And for once in Jeremy's career, he has the opportunity to prove that he's other than an opponent-type fighter, if he can do it. In reality, he knows where he is.
Well, he did say this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and we'll see if he takes advantage of this opportunity. Because the opportunity don't come along too often, Colonel, not in boxing.
Well, we'll find out. He's fought big-name opponents. His opponents have had 25 or 30 world title shots between them. So he's been in against some tough guys. His only problem is he's slow to get started. But he's got a lot of spirit. Let's see how he does against Gołota. Gołota goes fishing downstairs to get it started. That's big Andrzej Gołota. 39 years old, bouncing around like a 28-year-old. And look at this. Bates goes right to his head. Bates can cause this guy to get frustrated. He knows that he's got to stay inside this guy. Jeremy, if he stays out here, is going to get knocked out. He's got to get in this guy's chest. Right here is where he wants to fight the fight.
Exactly. That's what he wants to do. And then he got to stay within his own reach and close the gap on Andrew. Andrew has the height reach advantage, and of course he has a big experience advantage in this fight.
Well, the kid that works for the Caterpillar team called Walker Machinery, he wanted me to be sure that Dick Walker is watching the fight and wants Dick to realize how much he appreciates the opportunity he gives him to fight. So congratulations, Dick, because you got a great kid on your hands here.
This is going to be very interesting. I think Gołota's trying to get back. Jeremy's the kind of guy that wants an opportunity himself, coming off to redeem himself for the big-time losses that he had with this big-time guy.
And you're right, Carl. You know, he's trained 8 weeks, trained a hard 8 weeks for this fight. And he said, I'm going to just blast this guy. I'm either getting blasted or I'm going to blast him. And Bates is getting in the chest of Andrew. And Andrew, maybe he's bitten off a little bit of a warming. This guy wants to fight. Gołota looks awkward. And, you know, Gołota, while his body looks great, folks, I've said it many times if you've been with us throughout the course of the evening. Oh, he got rocked that time. Andrew knows he wants to throw the right hand. It is hot here. Jeremy's got to stay here, but he can't take shots like that. He's got to throw, and when he grabs him, he's got to walk him back on his heels. He can't just hold him, because Gołota, if he has a hand free, will blast you to the head.
He's what you call a type of fighter that will just, he fights. No matter where the punches land, no matter how they come, he fights.
And while Bates has that kind of doughboy sort of build, he told me that he's been running a couple of miles a day. Big hook to the body by Andrew. Bates hangs in there. Now he walks him back, falls forward. He got clipped pretty good that time.
I thought he was stunned a little bit. He's, you know, he got to stay on the inside. He can't be out there in order to stand up against Gołota like this. You got to get on the inside and smother him.
He's trying to do that, and you know, Carl, when he does that and smothers him, walks him back, but he's got to hit this guy too. See, he's in a bad spot here. Now walk him back, walk him back, walk him back. That's right. Now he's doing it right.
Exactly.
Let the referee do his job and separate the two after that.
Well, one thing for certain, Colonel, you can't win if you don't throw any punches.
Now he's Gołota repping him now with shots and a couple of clean shots there. Gołota has a tendency when a guy turns his head to rip him behind the ear, which is a rabbit punch in certain places around the world, namely Australia. You hit a guy with a rabbit punch like that, they will disqualify you.
Well, he's a real fighter. I tell you what, he throws punches no matter where they land. This guy fights.
The bell ends round one. We're going to stay right here. Good action. You wanted to see heavyweights fight? A journeyman and a beast, giving the real beast a problem. By the way, this fight is a 10-point must scoring system. No standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Only the referee can stop the fight. Carl.
Now we're looking at some highlights from the opening round. As you see, this is where Bates is in range here. Now Andrew's letting the hands go. Jeremy Bates needs to stay close, stay out of range, and try to take this fight into the later rounds.
Oh, man, look at that shot.
Notorious slow start as well. Yeah, he's taking some shots, and I mean shots anywhere they can land. Andrew lets him go. He doesn't matter.
IBF Vice President Ray Wheatley watching in Australia. Editor-in-Chief of World of Boxing magazine, Bruce McTavish and Peter Mugsi over in the Philippines watching tonight. Glad that you have the Fox network around the world. Here we go, round number 2. Got to give round 1 to Gołota in the 10-9 fashion that he won that round in. This is scheduled for 10. Let's see if Jeremy Bates can do anything with this guy. He's shorter. He's lighter. He's giving up A lot of reach to this guy, but he's hanging in there. Jeremy showing a bit of fatigue. And the fatigue is jet lag, and we're all feeling it a bit here. This is a 9-hour time difference from where I live and about 7 hours from where he lives. It's tough to adjust. These fighters have only been here for 2 days. Gołata's been over here for 2 months.
Exactly. That makes a huge difference because that jet lag is nothing to play with as he just got clipped with a left hook, Bates did.
Big left hand that time again. That one rocked Jeremy. This is going to be tough to recover from that. That's 3 hard hands, 2 left hands and a right hand. Jeremy has got to just walk him back. If I sound like I'm rooting for Jeremy, I'm rooting for the guy. He's just a terrific guy. He's got no shot of winning this fight. But you know something? He's in there trying, and over my course of calling 10,000 fights and 833 world title fights, if a guy's got the guts to get in there, you got the Colonel's support. Again, I get criticized, Carl, sometimes for being a cheerleader for boxing. I don't care. I love it.
So do I. This is a great sport, and you got some great people involved in the sport, some great guys, especially for later body.
There's a low blow. Gołota got away with that one. He gets ripped, does Jeremy. Jeremy's got to get out of the kill zone. He's lingering in there. He's getting peppered. Got rocked by the right hand. He's ready to go. Big right hand right on top. I don't know what the referee chased him away for. Oh, ripping shot to the body. Bates is in a little bit of trouble here now. Look at his legs. He's fatigued. It's hot here. The big guy pops him. I don't know if he can survive the next minute and 15 seconds of this round.
Looked like a little headbutt took place. Oh, boy, look at that.
You don't want to touch gloves with Gołota. This guy's a street fighter when he gets in there. He's a street fighter when he gets out of there.
Yeah, that he is.
Loads up the shot. Bates gets rocked, and down he goes. The count is up to 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. He's up. Time has been called. Time has been called. I don't know why.
I think it's the cut. Now, he's cut over the eye. And I believe he's calling for a doctor. He's giving Bates a break here, actually, Colonel.
This is a big break for Bates, but if the cut is too bad, inside of 4 rounds, you know, if it's caused by a punch, it's a technical knockout, and that was caused by a punch. This is no accidental hit, but although the heads did come together, he's cracked across the nose. I don't think they'll stop that. I mean, oh, he's cut by the eye, too. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You know something? It's academic. They almost should stop the fight because all that's going to happen is Jeremy's going to get hurt here. He's going to let it go, I think.
Out of time left.
Now, that helps out Bates, but Andrew has that look of desire to destroy him. Jeremy tries to hang on. He's out on his feet. You see the time remaining, 33 seconds to go. Gołota loads up the shot. Jeremy doing everything. How about the courage of this guy? He's cut. He's hurt. He's gassed. He's out on his feet, and he won't quit. He won't go down. Oh, look at this. The big guy's all over him. Slide down the ropes, Jeremy, and they're going to end it. Throw a punch back, and he will stop the fight. You better answer. It's going to be stopped. All right, it's time to stop the fight now. That's it. It's all over. Good stoppage. Carl, for the second time tonight, I've seen an excellent job by an official of the Polish Boxing Commission. I salute this guy. I salute this country. I salute the Polish Boxing Commission. A great win for Andrzej Gołota. Tough break for Jeremy Bates. But by golly, I'm so impressed with what this commission is doing. He stopped the fight as I would have. And I've seen a heck of a lot more fights than he is.
You sure have, Colonel. And it was stopped at the right time. Gołota was landing some big, big bombs, both upstairs and downstairs. And it was just a matter of time. And the referee gave him a break with the cut. Gave him a little time, but it was just, in fact, a matter of time.
And you know, like Richard Steele did so many years ago when he stopped the championship fight, there are only a couple of seconds here. It's not the referee's concern as to how many seconds. He could have let it go a couple of more seconds, but he didn't need to. He did the right thing, a good stoppage. Forget the amount of seconds left. Gołota is back in the heavyweight picture. Now, let's be honest. He only beat a journeyman fighter, but so did Evander Holyfield, and Holyfield's got a huge pay-per-view coming up in a couple of weeks down in South Texas. We'll be down there doing that call of that fight, but it doesn't make any difference. This is about the business end. Gołota is suddenly back in the heavyweight picture. What he does with it, God only knows, but I want to be around for it. I'd love to see this guy fight. He's the most successful, like he was tonight, inside of 2 or 3 rounds.
He certainly is, and you know what? He's the kind of guy that you can never count out. He's big, he's strong, he can punch. He's got all the